The Curious Case of Benjamin Button is an American film with a philosophical perspective, combining drama and romance during the World War era. Produced in 2008, the film won numerous Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Actor for Brad Pitt's superb performance, and Best Supporting Actress for Taraji Henson. It also bagged Oscars in makeup, design, and visual effects categories. With a budget of $150 million, it grossed approximately $334 million at the box office. Directed by David Fincher and based on a novel of the same name by F. Scott Fitzgerald, the film stars Brad Pitt, Cate Blanchett, Taraji Henson, and Tilda Swinton. The runtime is 165 minutes. The story starts in mid-August 2005 in New Orleans Hospital, where 81-year-old Daisy is on her deathbed accompanied by her daughter Caroline. This period coincided with the Hurricane Katrina disaster. Daisy recounts to Caroline the tale of a blind clockmaker named Gatto, who was commissioned to make a clock for the New Orleans train station. After his son was killed in World War I, Gatto completed the clock but deliberately designed it to run backward, hoping that time would reverse, bringing back the war dead. After narrating the story, Daisy asks Caroline to read a journal containing some postcards and photographs aloud. The journal belongs to a man named Benjamin Button. On November 11, 1918, as New Orleans celebrates the end of World War II, a peculiar-looking baby is born, resembling an elderly man. His face is wrinkled and weathered, uncharacteristic of a newborn. The mother dies in childbirth, and the father, unable to cope with the shock, leaves the baby at a nursing home. Queenie, who works there, takes him in despite her husband's initial objections. As time passes, Benjamin's body grows in reverse, becoming physically younger as he ages. Benjamin forms friendships with the elderly residents of the home until one day, a 12-year-old girl named Daisy visits her grandmother. For the first time, Benjamin feels like a child, playing and laughing with Daisy, who is the only one to sense the child within him. By 1934, his elderly friend Male passes away, and Benjamin starts working on a ship in New Orleans Harbor, befriending the captain named Mike. During this period, he first meets his biological father, Thomas Button, but doesn't reveal his identity. In 1936, Benjamin leaves for a long voyage, promising Daisy to send postcards from every place he visits. From Murmansk, Russia, he writes to her about falling in love with another woman, Elizabeth Abbott, who eventually leaves him. Benjamin's ship is drafted into the United States Navy fleet, and it is bombed. Everyone except Benjamin and another man perish. In 1945, he returns to New Orleans to find Daisy, now a famous dancer in New York at 21. In 1947, Benjamin re-encounters his father and discloses his identity. Thomas leaves Benjamin his home, boat, and other possessions. Shortly after, his father passes away.